Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Without further ado, we're going to get right into the action. Coming into this game, you saw the Kansas City Chiefs struggle and get their first loss of the season to the Las Vegas Raiders. You saw how they lost the football game. They turned the football over late, and then the Raiders took advantage of that and ran the football in and scored a couple with Josh Jacobs. You just look at where the Kansas City Chiefs are right now. I don't put too much weight into that loss against the Raiders because that's one of those divisional games where, you know, your divisional opponent knows you better than most anybody else. You play them 2 times a year, and you have to keep in mind, these coaches have been seeing the same offense, the same players, the same sets each and every week. They have some type of advantage versus another team playing you that only plays you once every 2 years or once every 4 years. So you're getting 2 times a year, and you see Gruden has seen this offense a couple of times. You see that the Raiders mimicked almost basically what Mahomes and company were doing. They took a shot deep and then ran the ball and then boom, boom, boom. They were basically copying what they were doing all game long. When you're looking at the Raiders, their defense is not that overpowering to the point, you know, where they could have done something to shut down Mahomes. But no, they were just playing vanilla defense. They made a couple of stops, and then when they had their opportunities to cash in on turnovers, they did that. It was simple as that. When you're looking at Buffalo, Buffalo has a pretty good defense, and I will say their defense is a lot better than Oakland's. When you look at just the cornerbacks alone, the cornerbacks are going to have a tough matchup in this game because you have wide receivers, you have tight ends, you have a running back that can leak out the backfield and then play receiver. But I think that Buffalo, the unique thing about them, the defense travels everywhere that they go. They may give up a lot of points some days, but that last possession, they usually are able to hold pat and make sure that whatever team that is trying to score is not going to score. You look at Ed Oliver and company. They're going to have to put pressure on Mahomes with 3 people, possibly 4 people. What we've seen that the Raiders did well, they dropped 5. They dropped 5 back, literally. And I mean, when they're showing at the line of scrimmage, just like, oh, okay. And then boom, you only got 2 or 3 people rushing, and then 5 drop back to help those corners. They have a lot of hands. Basically, when Patrick Mahomes sees a lot of hands, he forces a lot of throws in there. And having extra hands in the passing lanes makes a difference. If you're Buffalo, I'm dialing up a couple of blitzes throughout the game. Not that many, because when you flush out Mahomes, he tends to extend plays and get the ball downfield. So when you're looking at Buffalo, Buffalo has pieces on offense. When you're looking at Cole Beasley, when you're looking just at what they can do when he gets loose, when you look at John Brown, when you look at Stephon Diggs, these guys can be explosive. With Josh Allen being more accurate this season and putting the ball where it needs to be, I think he's going to have a couple of chances to extend the play with his legs in his football game. It will behoove him to definitely do that so he can keep the offensive chain moving for his team. And then I think when he has those opportunities to go deep, go deep. Tyrann Mathieu takes chances all the time, and sometimes he gets burnt. When you're looking at just the defensive line, yes, they have injuries on the defensive line for the Chiefs. I would say, hey, try to run the football a little bit more. You want to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. He's not effective sitting on the bench. He's not effective when he's holding a clipboard or holding one of the little video cameras and looking at the previous plays. He's not effective then. So I would say if you're Buffalo, you have a great chance to win this football game. And I'm picking you to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in this week's game. I think it's going to be an upset special. I think Buffalo is brewing, and I think they have just enough talent on the offensive side of the ball, just enough talent on the defensive side of the ball. I know that the quarterback battle is going to be different because obviously Mahomes may have a better stat line, but I think with the added run and then the added accurate passing of Josh Allen, and then the defense giving a little bit extra effort, they can hold this game. It's going to be a big scoring game, but I think the Bills have the chance to win this one, and I'm picking them to win in upset fashion. All you Buffalo Bills fans, all you Chiefs fans, leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, check us out at Sports Choice Plus. Definitely make sure you're subscribed so you can get all the updates each and every week. Make sure you check out that Facebook page. I got the comments, the links in the comment section for y'all to check out. And as always, we'll see y'all next week with our predictions. Thank you so very much.